Hey, Jumper, when you start rolling, man, let me know when you start. I'm right behind you. Just let me know when you start feeling it, if you feel something.
All right, I will.
I'll be watching. I'm going to be... I mean, I can just...
He said he on the tail on bad roads.
Yeah,
yeah, it's only when I hit a significant bump. You know, it doesn't do it all the time.
Well, that's pretty normal, man. When you hit a bad bump, but like I said, I get the same thing.
I mean, not a bad bump. You know, it's doing something it wasn't doing before. That's all I can say.
Okay.
But like Chris said, if there's something in the way, you know, it's going to eventually wear down to the point where it won't be doing that anymore. Don't damage anything. I don't see any damage to the tire, so
let me know if they like change on.
It just might be something irritating that I have to deal with.
Gold Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
Hey, let your shield down. We got a lot of wind going.
No, it wasn't doing that. But you know, I ride with my music going all the time, so
yeah.
You know,
it might be coming from the front, and you think it's coming from the back. But I don't know. It may be coming from the back.
Right.
But when I bounced on it, and you bounced on it,
I went back into the number, so I'm not. You know, I'm gonna just write it out of my mind for right now.
the only thing I heard,
it's riding good. I don't see any damage to the tire, so
that ain't real.
I ain't worried about it. Huh?
That ain't real. That's what that's what Chris told me. Said, hey, son, if you feel like something's wrong, sooner or later you'll find out. But so far, we haven't seen anything, you know.
Right. Right. I don't think it's anything serious. It may, you know, sometimes things adjust themselves, so I ain't worried about it.
Oh, yeah, man. I didn't drop this thing down to the first stage, and hell, it's riding better now. But like I said, I hit a bump. It's going to be sometimes it's a little hard, but
yeah,
like I said, let it rip.
I've always relied on one. I've never changed.
Okay, got some bumps here. Now tell me, you feeling now? Got a bump.
Well, you were talking when I went over, but I didn't hit anything, so.
But I still believe it's coming from the front, Jumper. I mean, I get the same effect. I know what you're talking about.
Well,
you know, you think it's the real, but there's a lot of wind coming through this front, man.
Well, you know, I'll know for sure by the time I get back home. We got 2,000 miles to do something.
And see, that tire's going to sound different. It sounds different when you hit that paper. Like I said, I've had mine down for a while, Chris.
Yeah, it's been probably about 6 months, probably. Not even 6 months.
Yeah, like I said, I love mine. I'm getting ready to do some serious highway miles. I'm going to put some miles in this thing, man.
Yeah.
I like those engine cars that you're running that Jumper. I've been thinking about getting set.
I'm going to ride the center of the lane. In case,
I always give you all the road to be, because like I said, you may have to go left, right, whatever. But I like to run kind of stagnant, like, you know, keep that one lane open if you have to go left or right or whatever, you know. I don't run center, but
that wind pushed me all the way over to the next lane almost.
He pushed that truck over. He went over immediately over there.
Yeah.
The wind is coming from your right to your left, so just be mindful of that.
Now, I'm going to tell you something else that I noticed. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but see, I can hear this bike humming a little bit more. It's got more of a hum to it, and I know it's the wind.
Right.
I know what it is.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of things about these bikes that would deceive you, man, I'm telling you. I had to learn that. But at the end of the day, I think they're the best motorcycles on the road.
I agree. Yeah, they not perfect, guys. No means.
No, nothing is.
But you got somewhere to go. This is how you want to do it.
Now, that 2012 gold wing I had, I didn't have not one issue of any type out of that bike.
So this is another generation.
Yeah, but that 1500 gold wing I had, it blew a main fuse. I was on my way back from Orlando on a Sunday, and that thing blew. Man, that thing cost me. That wound up costing me $700, which is like $1,000 a day. That was all the way back probably in 2001 too.
Wow.
Main fuse blew on Sunday. I had to go get a U-Haul truck, and Florida State Trooper helped me push it up in the U-Haul. And he made shot home. He pulled up there and said, "Hey, I need to see some ownership on this bike when you put it in that trailer." I showed him the registration, and he helped me push it up in there.
Oh, okay, that was nice.
Yeah, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have got that bike up there by myself.
You should say, I'll email you some ownership papers when I get a chance.
Well, I knew he was just doing the job. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it could have been somebody stealing it.
True.
Yeah,
You should have said, I'll give you some ownership papers, all right.
Nah, I ain't playing around with it, brother. I ain't trying to get shot. You out there on that open highway, but, you know, it's just you and him. They got to do just about anything they want to.
well,
You know, they caught this, I think it was the sheriff's, it was down there in Louisiana, some parish. And they were pulling people on the head, pulling them over on the interstate and planting drugs are being seized in the fields.
Wow. That's dirty.
Yeah, that's what they do. They pull them over the thing. There's a nice vehicle. They plant drugs and seize the vehicle, man. And they finally caught him. I think they did an undercover investigation. And they caught him. But they taken a lot of people's property. They put drug charges on too.
But, you know, you can't put them past people, man.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You know, they got gun in the badge. They got power, you know. They can abuse it if they want to.
Yeah. Did he get caught?
I remember it was off of I-10 down there in Louisiana.
I tell you this, John, but one thing I've learned about law enforcement officers, and I work with them. I do armed security. I work with a lot of cops.
Right.
You got to learn how to de-escalate. That's the
Right.
key. A lot of us black people, we're quick to holler. He's picking on us. They know these guys don't know who you are. So
Right.
you can de-escalate anything by the way you carry yourself, by the way you talk, by the way you handle the situation.
Right. You know, if you give them the respect, most of the time they respect you.
9 times out of 10, you're right.
Yeah. I've never had a problem.
No, but you know how to conduct yourself.
Right.
I get stopped in my car, man. At night time, I turn my dome light on. I got the foot down. I got both hands on the steering wheel. I asked him for permission to reach for whatever he want me to get.
Right.
And I got a license to carry a weapon. So I said, officer, he said, do you have any weapons? I said, yeah. He said, where is it? I said, it's in my glove compartment. He'll say, well, he'll tell me, yeah, so officer, do you want me to get it or do you want to retrieve it?
Right.
And sometimes he'll say, you go ahead and get it. Now, that makes me nervous. But,
no, I'm going to tell you what. That's never happened to me, but I would tell them, you know what? I'd be more comfortable if you get it.
Really? Yeah.
I don't even want to put my hands on it in its presence. It's right there. You need me to stand outside the vehicle while you retrieve it, I'll do that, but I'm not touching that gun in your presence.
You don't want to be an accident.
Right, exactly. I'm not going to touch it. I'll tell you where it is, you can retrieve it.
Yeah. I've had one tell me, go ahead and get it, and I was a nervous wreck, but the state trooper pulled me over, and I went up and pulled it. I got it, that bitch on. Now, Texas is a real lenient state when it comes to guns. Real lenient. Now, everybody packing down here, man. So
most of the southern states have, I think Alabama now, you don't need a permit. It's free and open carry in Alabama.
Tennessee, anyway.
Right.
But now they're passing along. I said, I got a handgun carry permit, but I got no permit. You have to train with a weapon.
Right.
You just don't take a weapon and put it on your hip. A lot of these guys don't know nothing about a gun. They go in there and buy one, they put it on their hip, don't know nothing about it.
I tell you what, you see white guys. Yeah, they be walking around, carrying a gun on their hip. You not supposed to do that. I got a
first and that question last.
Well, I've done it.
My brother-in-law was a detective, and he used to walk around with his gun. And back, they have to carry a gun and a badge on there. The badge is right there on his belt, next to the gun.
Yeah.
He had issues sometimes, as a police officer. In clean clothes, walk around with a gun on, It's no rules for us now.
Well, you know why, don't you?
No reason why.
People say I'm pro-gun, until the wrong person got one on.
Exactly. But somebody did an experiment. They had a white young man strap on a assault rifle to walk down the street, and nothing happened. They had the same assault rifle to told a young brother to walk down the street, and nothing happened, man. There were multiple police cars pulling over. They worried about them and felony stop on him, told him to get down on the ground and all of that crap. Same circumstance, different color.
Yeah. But you know what, Jumper? They always looking at us and guess who the number one serial killers are?
Oh, yeah.
It ain't us.
Damn right it ain't.
I'm only aware of one, and there was that guy that was going around shooting people out of the trunk of a car. What was that? That's what's going on.
Yeah.
I won't know.
They had that guy back in Atlanta back in the 80s, but there are a lot of people saying that wasn't him.
Sure. Hey, man, watch that girl.
That was around the early 80s. There was a guy killing kids in Atlanta.
Watch that girl, She's coming over down tonight.
Yeah, I saw him checking us out. Got a bump.
I'm not hearing that noise now. Those two bumps and them making a noise, I don't know.
It was all in your mind, brother. It was all in your mind.
No, it wasn't in my mind. It's been going on for 2 days.
Yeah. Keep on around on that tire. It'll go away.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's not an issue. I'm not worried about it.
Just, man, it's a different ball game, But it's to me, a lot of people when they first get these tires, they start hearing things, feeling things, or they're uncomfortable with it. I can drive. I can handle this bike like I can a motorcycle tire now.
I can't. I'm aware that, you know, I can't be dressing my pants on the ground. I got this stuff on the ground when I do that, but I can't, you know, I don't see a negative in it at all. Only a positive. It rides smooth on the road.
Oh, yeah. Go straight down the road.
Right.
Jump the dark side.
That's right. We double, baby. Double.
What I love about it is a rhythm. So even if you do get a puncture in it, it's not going to completely derail.
Right.
That can save your life right there.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because a motorcycle tire going to go flat as a dime for you. You know?
Got that right.
I'm gonna go left lane.
Coming over.
I think that Humdinger rode all the way to California with no hair in his tire.
He did.
He had a run flat on there. I don't think he had any hair in that tire.
He came by the house the other day. He's like, Chris, I don't have no rear brakes. I was like, what? He said, I don't have no rear brakes. So I said, it's soft. He said, yeah, it won't stop. I said, let me press it. Sure enough, he didn't have no rear brakes. I had to bleed his rear brakes. The brake fluid was coming out like syrup.
I tell you, man, you're a true friend. You really are.
Well, I try to help people, man, when they need help.
Yeah,
well, you know, I consider myself a friend, but I just try to help people, man. You know, he's elderly. He don't run maintenance. I got brake lights going on in front of me, brake lights going on in front of me.
Okay, I got you.
I don't know why he did that. He don't need to be in the left lane. No, somebody in the right lane. Every time the truck sees somebody in the right lane, they want to jump over. But we broke down in California, they weren't moving over on us.
Yeah, I mean, that is the safest thing to do. Because you never know. You know, back when I was truck driving, if I could get over, I would. Because you never know. You may come alongside of them, and they may decide to start pulling out on you. And it'd be too late to do anything but hit them.
I drove a truck for 32 years, man. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I drove for 22 years.
Yep.
Yeah, I drove trucks for as long as I was on.
I loved the road, man, when I was on it, but one day I just couldn't do it anymore, man.
Right. Yeah, I like truck driving too, man. Especially that job I had with Hicks. You know, I was delivering to their stores. Hicks Sporting Good. And I would go out Monday, Tuesday. Come back in Tuesday night. I'd be off Wednesday. Take another load out Thursday, Friday. I was back home by 3 o'clock on Friday, man. And I love that job. I did that for 15 years.
Man.
That was a good driving job. And then we had day cab, so they put us in a hotel at night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
And I've been building points up, hotel points up, go on vacation. And when that benefit much.
Who'd you drive for, if you don't mind saying?
It was him and Sporting Goods. They had their own drivers.
You pull a tanker.
Yeah.
I got a tanker endorsement, but I never pulled a tanker.
Right.
Yeah, I always pull a tanker. Tanker easy to pull.
Yeah, but you got that liquid, man. If you put in something liquid, they get that sludge.
They got baffles. They got baffles in them.
Yeah, they got baffles. Yeah.
It ain't like this one big old tank, you know. They compartmentalized.
What did you pull? Did you pull diesel fuel or Caliente?
No. I said pneumatic air pumping.
What about you, Caliente? What did you pull the tanker to?
I pull jet fuel, gasoline, diesel. red dye diesel, kerosene.
Wow.
If I ever had to go back, I didn't have to be straight for me. You know?
Yeah, I sit here one of these.
And man, I didn't go and pull that crazy anymore. Pumping, but that job at there, it was nasty. Pump line, that was nasty. You know, couldn't keep the truck clean, couldn't keep the uniform clean. You know. And that's something you get on your skin, it'll burn you. It'll burn you if you get on your skin.
I'll tell you one thing, I was hauling some acetone one day, and I don't know how they loaded that crap, but it was sealed when I got the trailer. And it called somebody, because like I said, I didn't load it. But I don't think it really mattered. The trailer was sealed.
Yeah, I used to pump these kind of trailers right here.
Oh, those boat tankers, yeah.
Boat tankers, Shortly before I retired from that, and I was pumping some line silo, and the line was clear, and I was taking the pipe off I was taking the pipe off the line, and then that line came back out that pipe. I didn't have my safety glasses on, man. That line getting in my eyes. And I'm going to tell you, man, if I didn't have a gallon of water, I'd be a blind man right now. Because I was out there by myself. The guy was only one guy working on the location, and he was for lunch. I was down there by myself, man. And when that line got in my eyes, and I was blind, I couldn't see. I had to feel the way to the truck, and I reached my eyes out. But, man, if I hadn't had that water, I'd have lost my eyesight.
Wow.
And what kind of chemical was it?
It's bulk lime.
Lime.
Yeah,
that powder.
That powder, man. That stuff, you know, it'll burn your skin if it gets on us. I know it will destroy my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't had to wash rest my mouth.
That's a good thing you had.
It's been about a month or two after that. I'm done with this. I gotta let this go.
We need to put you back in hot shots,
I'll be sitting on the fourth porch listening to the birds sing because I wouldn't be able to see them. That's for sure.
Yeah, you sound like me, John. That's what I do every morning. I'm coffee. I have bird feeders all over the yard. I got hummingbirds.
Okay.
Fish. I got my binoculars, man. That's what I do every morning. Me and my wife.
Right. You're blessed to get to that part of your life, man. A lot of people not gonna make it.
I know, man. You know, I love it, man. The only thing I don't like when the system's set up, that you work till you're half dead, you spend the rest of your life in the doctor's office. And you know, I want to look at Caliente, man. You know, I admire him because he's a young man with his head on straight.
Right.
You know where it's going. He's going to get out early. He'll enjoy the rest of his life.
Right.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
He's a smart young man. That's why I mess with him. I don't mess with everybody, bro.
Right.
Yep.
I tell you what, man, when I'll keep my cold money, boy, you can be rich, man. All you need is just a little advertising. Because a lot of people don't want to take the bike to the shop like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was telling him back when I had my 1500 gold wing, you know, with that bike, you had to take the saddlebags off, take the tire off, and it was pretty involved just to change the tire. And there was a guy, he was a retired technician, and he had a shop behind his house, man. That guy made so much money. Because, you know, you would have to call him and get an appointment, man, it may be 2 weeks when he get there.
Wow.
But that's all he did. That's all he did was change tires and you know, he had a speed balance machine. He could speed balance. And he does, you know, like $50 less than you would at a shop. And he was good at it, so.
You probably have to wait as long, and then you probably have to pay no tax on it.
Oh, no, he was, he was taking, you had to pay him in cash. That was before,
Cash App and
all that stuff, he's like, he cash only. And I understand that. You take cash only, you ain't got no sale, don't have to know about that.
You got that right.
Yep. Cash is king. When I retire, I'll probably do a lot of what you just said, John.
Yeah, just work for this a week. I can do this a week, whatever you're comfortable with.
Right. That's the plan.
I gotta get some more experience on this carnival, man. I gotta do some research on this thing.
That shit, all of that shit just goes right over my head, I guess I just, I don't have the desire, I probably could if I had a strong desire to gain knowledge on it.
Man, think about me. If I got something, I'm gonna learn how to use it.
Right.
I'm not gonna have nothing I can't use. Like I said, I'm old school. I tell you, Chris is a young man. This is the era he grew up in. He grew up in the era of technology. I come up back in the day, we didn't have all this stuff they got now, man.
Oh, right. I tell young people, I say, I come from the typewriter age, man.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I come along, the typewriter was the most advanced technology there was. The electric typewriter, man, what you talking about?
Oh, you was up first class on electric typewriter. And the technology, man, is just moving so fast, you know how to keep up with it.
Exactly.
When I joined the Army, we didn't even at the battalion. We didn't even have a copier. We had what you call a mimeograph machine where you put that carbon in there, and you had to flip out you had to turn this down.
Yeah.
And it made the copies from carbon.
Yeah.
And so that's all my behind is.
Well, like I said, I hang with these young folks, man. My grandkids tell me a lot of stuff. And how to go to them sometimes.
They automatically know how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I remember I bought a new truck. That was in 2015. And, it had the touch screen in it and all of that. My son got in there and he was maneuvering around with that stuff. Listen, well, did you read the owner's manual? He said, no, Dad, I don't need to read the owner's manual.
Right.
They just know they got the altitude for it. They just look at it and understand what they need to do.
But I tell you what, man, these motorcycles like these ones you're riding now, they're high tech, man.
Yeah.
High tech. I remember my 94 Aspen cage, it was nothing like this.
Oh, yeah.
To a horse and buggy.
Yeah. I like to do those, man. I like the lightness of it, the maneuverability of it. But as far as the ride, I hate to say it, but it can't be the old bike. It can't be that.
No, I tell everybody, the 1500 Gold Wing was the best one ever made.
Yeah, no.
That thing was a Cadillac on two wheels, but
it wasn't. But it wasn't.
It wasn't real fast now.
No.
But you didn't need it. It was fast enough. It was fast enough.
But it was heavy, though.
Yeah. But that thing was a Cadillac, bro.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. These are nice, and what they're doing, they're trying to appeal to a younger group. They're going more European style.
Yeah, I get it. And younger guys are buying Gold Wings now.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not really considered an old man bike anymore. I see guys in their 30s and 40s buying Gold Wings now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Especially that bagger.
Yep.
I see young guys, I see guys in their 20s buying that bagger, putting those pipes on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, if I was a young guy, that's probably without. No, that's not true. I've always wanted to pull just gold wing, even when I was in my 20s. I remember in 84, in 84, I was like, 22 years old, and I wanted to gold wing so bad, but I couldn't afford it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was just a young sergeant. I was a young buck sergeant. I went down there looking at it. I said, I can't have this in a car too. I couldn't afford it.
I've been riding motorcycles since I was 14 years old.
Me too.
My first bike was a Sears All-State 106.
Okay.
I don't know if you even heard of it. It was a 106 from Sears. My daddy bought it for me. I rode that thing, man, with no helmet, never got pulled over by the police. Then I had a 500 Kawasaki. I had several Honda. I didn't buy a Harley until 2008. I've been a Honda man most of my life in Kawasaki. Them jokers with smoke, but they raised hell though. And Kawasaki was.
Yep. My first bike was a B200, and my dad was going to get me a 400 Super Sport, but my mom, he don't need that. That's too much power. He's only 14. I was so mad at my mom. She let me get that bike.
Man, mother's gonna be like that, man. I tell my mother, I went to Tulsa, man, and what was the last month I went to Tulsa.
Right.
I told my mother I was going to Tulsa. She said, oh God. I said, look, I've been riding these bikes all my life. I've been all over the country.
Right.
And she was just panicking. I said, just calm down. Calm down. I mean, people die in airplane crashes, but they don't stop flying.
Right.
They die in car crashes.
True. That's true.
They don't stop driving.
I mean, anything can happen. Something can go down that's totally not your fault. But generally speaking, if you're a safe rider, you're gonna be all right.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
Yeah. My dad always told me, he said, son, you ride a motorcycle like everybody trying to hit you.
That's right.
Yeah, it is. That's the best advice he could ever give you.
Ride like everybody trying to hit you.
Told you right, and don't assume anything. When the light turned green, I don't go because that light turned green. I'm looking.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna scan that intersection before I get to it.
Yeah.
Just because my light is green, that don't mean I'm not watching.
That's right. Somebody might be trying to beat that light.
Right.
And they will do it. They will try it.
Yep. Yep. That must be a cop right there. K9.
Oh yeah. Right.
What y'all looking like on field?
I got an half a tank.
I'm down 2 dashes.
I topped off back there in Jackson. I thought y'all would have topped off back to the Waffle House back there.
I should have. I wasn't thinking. I was concerned about Jumper's bike.
Yeah.
Wasn't paying attention to my bike.
How much fuel you got, Rich?
I got 2 dashes.
Okay.
Two dashes, and I'm out.
Pull over anytime you get ready.
Yeah, I am.
I need to put some ice in my camelback anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, truck's up to 126 up here, man.
It's 126?
Yeah, 126.
All right. That's why we get old guy like Night Stalker with us, man. He old truck driver, man.
Oh yeah.
These exits, these truck stops, these highways and byways.
Right.
Look at all this junk coming past you, man. Look at all this junk in front of you.
You got that right. That's junk.
But it's good that he got some junk hauling.
You know what? Nobody rides choppers anymore.
No.
It's out of town.
They just ride them up a drag.
Right. they'll take them to these bank rollers and put them out for people to look at, but they don't ride the thing. You can't ride the things nowhere. That's why I take the trailer right now.
There you go.
I want to get me a chopper and put me a 60-inch wheel on the front.
Hey man, I got like I said, all I'm gonna do is ride it around town. If I want to go to a bar or something, I may ride it, shine it up real good.
Hey, they go 1,500 gold wing on the back of this one.
No, that don't look right. That don't look right now.
But I get excited anytime I see a 1,500 gold wing, man. That's the pinnacle for me.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a bit long.
I wish I had kept it. I mean, if I known what I know today, I never would have got rid of it.
I like the power that
It's a
it's
classic
like that.
Oh, this is a better motorcycle. Ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I guess because it was my first gold wing, you know.
Yeah.
It's just got a special place in my heart.
Yeah. And you can still find them out there for sale, too.
Oh, yeah.
They still out there. They still running.
What I like about it, man, you know, it's more maneuverable in the city. You know, like, it wasn't like the big 1,500, man. It's hard to maneuver.
Right.
But you can ride these things every day.
Yeah, sure is. It's not perfect, but I love it. You know, I like it. It's a good bike.
Here we go, right here.
Yeah.
I think you gotta love the girl on the right. And I don't never go to the other side of there.
You like love? We're gonna love.
Yeah, I like love, man.
All right, we're gonna love.
I don't really need it in the field. I ain't got one dash gone.
Oh, okay, you good.
Yeah.
I need to get some fuel. I need to put some ice in my cooler, my cup. I need to wash this cup out.
There you go. I told Chris, man, I be looking at his bike. I said, man, that bike's a billboard, man. I be watching it. I said, Chris, I don't want you to think I'm trying to copy you, man, but doggone, your bike looks too damn good.
Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah. Chris got a MacGyver bike.
MacGyver.
Yeah. Look at this place, man. How it's packed out.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We got some on the end, but I don't know. I might be getting it.
Yeah. You can't use this one where this trailer is. You can't use it anyway.
I see one down there, but that car probably gonna get it.
That one with his car at? He double parked.
Yeah, yeah.
He sure is.
There's another one, man, but you're too late. Well, he to pull up another.
He might be fit to pull off. There's one behind me, in front of me. So somebody come behind me.
All right.
I got one over here.
I don't need it. He got jumpers over. He's on the other side over there.
Yeah, you get behind me if you want to.
I don't need it.
Oh, okay.
I might get close to Nashville. Yeah, I'm gonna get close to Nashville.
Yeah, he's gonna pull up. This guy here finna pull up.
Yeah, jumper could have came over this way.
He right behind me. He right here. Right behind me. Wide open.
No, that's me behind you.
Oh, that's you? Okay. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Y'all look like...
Hey, we all look alike.
With my shades on and stuff.
Hey, jumper. I think he's off the bike.